Hey, it is showtime. It's Wednesday, August 9th. Hey, it's been a minute, right? Haven't seen you guys in a while. Missed a couple of watch soups and streams last week. I was away. Uh, Me and the family, we went away to visit other family in Colorado, the beautiful state of Colorado. I'm wearing a nice little Colorado shirt that my friend Rob MST Mountain Standard Time on YouTube gifted me. I got to see him for a very short period of time, very last minute. He was a good sport about it because I was just had so many like family stuff, and it was just kind of hard to peel away, and I felt guilty leaving. But I caught an hour Sunday night, and fortunately, he lived about maybe a few minutes away from where I was staying, so we were able to meet up at this bar, like, this little divey bar, kind of like, back in the day when I went to bars. I mean, it would have been in my scene. But we sat outside and he brought some watches and I got to try out a couple of cool watches that he had. And it was a great conversation. And it was great meeting him. And I met so many of you, and there's so many of you that I haven't met. And I know there were a few guys in Colorado that are great supporters and subscribers to the channel that I didn't get a chance to meet. I just couldn't give anybody like a time frame where I was going to be available, just because it was just crazy. I was just visiting different families, going to Colorado Springs, coming up by near Denver. Then, so that won't be our last trip to Colorado. I'll tell you that much. I think we're going to be going back there again. We really really like the state. A little dry, a little dry. A lot of development, a lot of new development. I don't know if any of you guys who are from Colorado are here, man. There's a lot of new development. I think a lot of people, have been moving from other states, in California specifically. I was told during quarantine. They moved for whatever reasons, and I'm sure there's multiple reasons, but for whatever reasons, they left where they were at and they came to Colorado. And Colorado is a beautiful state, dry, very dry. Gotta tell you, you better drink your water. And then like the third day, and also the altitude stuff, right? I mean, like, which is like I always thought it was a joke, but then like the third day I was there, I was helping my wife's cousin move a cooler because we were at another cousin's daughter's birthday party, and the party was over, and we were wrapping it up, and I was help carrying the cooler up some steps from a park, and man, I was winded. I was like, "What's going on here? Like, am I that out of shape?" And I'm like, "Oh no, it's the altitude, man. It's the altitude." Anyway, enough explanation of where I was the last like week and a half, 2 weeks. We're back to our regularly scheduled programming. I did get back late last night, so I just didn't have the energy to stream, but I'm here, and we have a giveaway. But let me tell you what I have on wrist and what I've had on wrist today, and that was the BB58 on the Uncle Seiko Fine Link, 5 link, whatever whatever it is. We can't say Jubilee bracelet by Uncle Seiko. Very comfortable fit for sure. Probably will put this on back on leather, on the original leather strap that it came with. When it gets a little colder out, I just like the look. I just like the look of this watch with a brown leather strap. Anyway, let's say hello to people from the chat, and then I'll introduce our giveaway for this evening that we will do later in the evening, and then we'll catch up, man. We'll catch up. I had so many things that happened when I was gone, and some of it I'm glad I was gone for, especially this whole scenario, this whole issue that happened with Anthony. I want to talk about watches. I don't want to talk about what happens to certain watch. It's just hard to see somebody's like life falling apart, for me. So anyway, hey, Chaz from the very welcome everybody to the Bobby Legs Away, especially all our international friends. I got to do some analytics because I know like I think we've had definitely have had more international winners for the giveaways, which is great. I love it. I love it. Um, FP Wilson, what's up, Wilson? How you doing? Hey, Peter, what's going on? Hey, James, how you doing? Happy yeah Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it was a but great job by Amin and Div last night, right? I caught a little bit of that. They did a great job. Great job. Um, what's up, Neil? How you doing, man? What's going on? Neil, another guy from out west that I just couldn't meet up with. And the next time, Neil, I promise you, we'll get together. Hey, Detroit Spartan, what's up, man? How you doing? First? Yeah, okay. You can be first. Um, hey, Maison One. Hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Time Hill is here. Hello, hey guys, tell me what you're wearing on wrist. Let's get some conversation going. Um, hey, Symphony for Brazil. Bobby Legs is back in action. I had to watch South Korea camping videos in his house in order to deal with the South Korean camping videos. Man, I gotta check that out, dude. I need something new because all I've been watching are videos on sealing your driveway. Yeah, building a French drain outside, an outdoor French drain, and gutter stuff, right? Because we've had a lot of rains this summer, and got to redirect some water for sure, near the house, and and laying down a patio with bricks. I got that's what I've been watching seriously, and I need something new. So I'm gonna give South Korean camping videos a try. Hey, Scott is here. How you doing? Wearing his 5296. Gee, that sounds like a really fancy paddock. Um, hey, Paul is here. What's up? What's up? How you doing, Paul? Good. Good to see you here, buddy. Hey, Bruno's here. What is up? Good to see you, Bruno. What is this Wednesday night chaos? Yeah, I just wasn't here yesterday. I missed you guys. I couldn't wait till Friday, so I want to do some streaming, some catching up tonight. Um, Wearing the Pelagos 39. Just saw TMNT and loved it. TMNT. Uh, I don't know. Oh, what is that? I'm sure I know it. I'm just like drawing a blank. Caliber, my friend, how are you? Good to see you. Um, James is wearing his Seiko SCVE 001. Hey, Bruno, you're going to be in California, Colorado next week. Yeah, coincidence, man. For sure. Hey, just drink a lot of water. Just drink a lot of water because that dryness will sap all the moisture from your body, for sure. Um, Building is this, yeah, right. I know I'm lagging a little bit on the chat, but the building is crazy. Every Colorado Springs, nuts. Beautiful Colorado Springs. I mean, like if you guys ever go to Colorado Springs, yeah, there's the Air Force Academy, there's the Army base, but there's a lot of stuff there, man. That Cheyenne Zoo, it took the kids, like it's on the side of a mountain. It's amazing, amazing, and the views. You're feeding giraffes, and you're looking at the views, and then Garden of the Gods. I mean, that was pretty amazing too. My son was really into it. Although at one point we were next to that balancing rock, right? It's like a 700-ton rock that's like balancing on another rock. They put a little concrete in there because people were chipping away at it, to see if they can make it fall. So they put a little concrete. But anyway, it's just an amazing thing. And my son is like right next to it playing with a puddle of water. It's like that's what he's amazed by. That's the little puddle of water. There's 700-ton rock right next to you, bouncing. I don't know how, like defying logic. Kid likes his waters. Hey, my buddy owns a construction company in Denver. He's doing well, buying lots of watches. I don't doubt it, man. I don't doubt it. I mean, look, I mean, there's ups, upside and downside to building, right? I know a lot of people who've been there for a long time are just like, oh man, it's just more and more new construction. But uh, yes, I mean that's hard. But I mean, like you're also bringing in, more revenue for the state and town and county, right? With property taxes, if there's any abatements, I don't know if that's something that's done out west or not. But anyway, because that kind of doesn't work in your favor. You have to wait a while before you can realize all that tax after an abatement. But anyway, here's something here east they do to draw construction in areas that need like a new kick, like a new blood in the neighborhood. Um, Anyway, but, I mean, it was, like, too much. It was, like, really, really too much. It was, like, everything was just new, and, I'm not against new construction, but, I mean, like, it was just way too much for my liking. Um, you can hit more dingers, that's true. Um, I mean, and the careers of, well, Todd Helton was always a really good hitter, right? I mean, like, he was not necessarily a home run hitter. I'm sure he probably hit, like, 30, 40 home runs for a few years, right? But, hit for average. Andres Galarraga, right? Didn't he play for Colorado for a little while? Vinny Castillo, right? Right. There's some other guys. What's the other guy? Was it Dante Bichette or no? No, it was Luca. I feel like all the guys from like Montreal left Montreal and they played for Colorado. Anyway, great careers. But I think people know, right? People know there's a little asterisk right there, right? Um, hey, John B is here. How you doing, John? What's going on? Um, Chaz can hit a 350-yard drive in Denver. Yeah, sure. Hey, look, intern, if you're watching, like I'm gonna be doing a lot of chat stuff here, and I'm gonna try to catch up. So if you're watching, don't just give me a break today, right? Just give me a break today. Don't get so easily annoyed with me. Um, Downtown Abbey at its finest. That's Bobby. What's so random? Um, Justin strapped in. All right. Hey, it's Chaz wearing his 103. I tell you, Chaz, if there is ever a moment in time where you decide to get rid of that watch, please call me first. I don't know if I'd buy it, but give me first crack at it, man. That's one that like kind of got away from me, but I know you're gonna keep that one. I know you are. Um, hey, Fiamma, how have you been, Bobby? Hope you had a blessed day. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Hey, thanks, Steve. Good to see you. Hey, Wayben. Hey, he's wearing his Citizen Chronomaster on a new strat. Very nice. Great watch. Kevin S is here. What's up, Kevin? Um, hey, you didn't miss it. I mean, I didn't stream last night, but Amin did. Yeah. So, well, it sounds like you know about that. Peter C wearing his 104. He's in 104 after 2 years. I think that's a keeper too. I agree. Mezan wearing a Samurai. John V wearing a San Martin 58. Steve is wearing a Seiko SLA 017. Very nice. Dr. Guillechet and the Watch Opinion did great yesterday. Um, I don't know what that means. Is that let me know what that means, James. I'm not sure if I follow. Oh, and Nilo was wearing his A57 tonight. Um, Let me know if you need that. Yeah, for sure, man. I think I know what I need to do, but I'll definitely run by anything before I start digging. That's for sure. Um, would I consider moving to Colorado? Um, so there's a lot of things that I haven't seen, right? I mean, I really like Colorado Springs is kind of at the foothills of whatever mountain range. I think that's the Rockies. Yeah, it's got to be the Rockies, right? But it's right by Pikes Peak. Um, Denver is where it is. I think th- I need to be if I'm going to go to Colorado. I'm going to go somewhere with a little bit higher elevation, like kind of like in the mountains, if that exists. I'm sure there's towns, and of course there are, but I haven't seen those yet. You know what I mean? I just don't know if that kind of like flat land kind of like that is butting up against the Rockies is for me per se. But it's beautiful. I mean, and that really helps. I talked about it with Mrs. Legs. I'm like, would you ever consider? She's like, it's too dry. It's too dry. So I don't think it would ever happen. But I don't know. Is it? I mean, Nilo. I mean, let me know. Is it a little bit more humid up in the mountains, or is it still very dry? I would like to know because that may be a game changer. Maybe a game changer. Um, Turtle Ninjas. Hey Chaz, what's up? What's going on? And Amin, Amin, Chaz is right above him. Amin, how you doing? What's going on? Hey, Detroit was wearing his 336935, but it's too heavy to sleep with. Oh, I know which that is. Um, a lot of people are moving away because of it, of the new construction. Um, Prices are great. I'm ready to move out. Oh wow, Nilo, you're looking to move out, huh? Where would you consider, Nilo? Or would you still stay in Colorado but a different spot? Um, Peter say Sneaky's my hero. His wife still doesn't know what he has. New construction is like ours. I respect it, but not for me. Absolutely, it totally is. Like I respect it, and I respect what they do, the ingenuity. Um, but it's not for me. Yep. Todd Helton, Tennessee. Troy Tulowitzki. That was another guy, right? Who had like amazing stats in Colorado, and then like when he went somewhere else, he was just average. Intern is on IR tonight. Yeah, I had a suspicion. Um, Poor guy, a little sniffles. Yep. Hey, Larry, how you doing? Good to see you. Blake Street Bombers back when the Rockies were fun to watch. Um, for sure. Cruising with his Hemdler Monster tonight. Um, I love you too, Bobby. uh, oh, Colin is wearing. Hey, Colin, what's up, buddy? Wearing his Moser Heritage Center seconds. Let's see here. Hey, let's okay. I'm gonna get back to the chat. It's 18 minutes in, and I haven't even told you what the giveaway is. Okay, so the giveaway. Let's pull it up here. I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see some of the statistics, and it is the Citizen Collection. It's a chronograph, an Eco Drive. Very good looking watch. Right here. Let me see. Let me go with a bigger screen here. Solo layout. Yeah, very cool. Very good looking. Nice watch. It fits really nicely on the wrist. I mean, this bracelet is actually very good. Very substantial. Reminds you very much like a Seiko, like a mid tier. No. I wouldn't say mid tier diver type bracelet, but something like mm, some it's definitely better than like any kind of bracelet you'll get like with one of the lower end like the Seiko fives. So I mean, but it's got some substantiability. I mean, is that a word? It's substantial. It feels really good on wrist. You got a chrono here, 12 and 6 o'clock register. Another watch donated to the channel by a subscriber and a great friend. Um, Really, that's how I get these watches for the giveaways, right? I mean, they're just great guys who follow the my channel and who donate these things for to give giveaways. And listen, if anybody has a watch out there, an affordable piece, right? And you don't feel like selling it, and you wanna give it away, pass it along, pass it along forward. Feel free to send it to me. I mean, my email address and Instagram is below, and we can do giveaways. I got plenty of these to give away every month. Yeah, here's you have a chance here to win this. Gonna do this in a few, maybe like 10, 15 minutes. We'll do the giveaway. Um, Tulowitzki is one of the many Yankee free agent signings that were a dud. Brian Cashman needs to go. Uh, yeah, for sure. Um, they are called villages when they are nestled in the mountains. Huh. I like that. I like that. Hey, Lyndon's here. Good to see you. You're beautiful. Ah, thanks, man. Nice to have down to earth stream. Nothing like that darn Amin. Man. No humidity in Colorado anywhere. Lots of rain here this year. Yeah, that's gonna be a deal breaker for Mrs. Legs. But she just doesn't like the dryness. We don't like the humidity either, but we got to find something that's more of a happy medium. I guess we'll probably end up staying where we're staying in the Northeast. Um, Hey, my boy Adam Levine, I turned it off halfway through. It was like he was trying to do a John Mayer impression. Oh, that was like a collection review with Hodinky. I didn't get a chance to see that. Breckenridge, Vale, Aspen, all beautiful. Justin saying I would move to New Mexico or Wyoming instead of Colorado. Okay, all right. Any particular reason why, Justin? Um, Many of Adam Levine Daytonas were Franken watches. Check Periscope. Nice citizen. Thank you, sir. By the way, Dr. Gishe and Watch Opinion are Amin and Tiv just making up nicknames like they were Neo Vintage Seikos. That's funny, man. That's funny. Um, Moved to Wyoming, Montana, Idaho. So I've never been to Wyoming. I've driven through Montana. I've driven to that north part of Idaho. I tell you what, um, when I was driving out west, I had drove from New Jersey to Washington State. maybe over 20 years ago. I had lived in Tacoma for like 8 or 9 months. Um, we passed by a part of Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, Coeur d'Alene, or something like Coeur d'Alene, whatever. It's a French, and I'm terrible with with my any kind of other language, and well, Spanish I'm pretty good at. But man, that was beautiful. Oh my God, I was like, man, that place really stuck with me. I'm not sure what it looks like now. Hopefully, it still looks the same. But man, I feel like we were driving on the side of a mountain. I was looking down on a lake, and it was like a little, golf course, whatever, and it was beautiful. But like all the trees, it was just a little piece of Idaho that I got to go through, and it was just beautiful, man, beautiful. Um, and it wasn't Napoleon Dynamite? Wasn't he from Idaho? Seiko Speed Timer. Kevin asks, "Ooh, that's a nice watch." Hey, there's one. Like, if you guys don't know, on eBay there is a um, 10% coupon for Watchbox, and there's a speed timer on there for like 19 something or other. A little 10% off. It's a thick boy. I mean, Kevin, that's what Kevin has told me. It's a thick boy, but it does look pretty damn cool, doesn't it? Um, Less expensive, and you still get the mountains. Okay, I have a friend who lives in New Mexico who's been there since college, or no, a little bit after college, but he loves it. He's out there. Colorado is Florida of the mountains. There, there it is. Coeur d'Alene. Thank you. Tacoma Legs. Sounds like something out of an old time Western movie. Oh yeah, man. There was like a muscle car um, dealer in Tacoma that I used to like every once in a while go and check out some muscle cars for sale. Man, those are cool. They're really cool. Um, Absolutely beautiful resort. Yeah, man. I was really Choice Spartan. I was really struck by how beautiful it was. And like I lived in at that time, like I was in my mid-20s, man. I grew up, I grew up in Jersey, man. I mean, like me, and look, Jersey's very green and beautiful, but like at that point, I never saw that because I was like living like right across the river from Manhattan all my life, and so there was just buildings, and we like maybe our block had one tree. You know what I mean? So like I wasn't like used to any of that, and that was like an eye-opening experience driving across country because the furthest west I'd been then was probably Ohio, and it was like when I was really, really young. So I drove across country, drove across PA, Ohio, Indiana, drove through Chicago, and didn't stop. Um, Went up to Wisconsin and Minnesota, and then drove right across North Dakota into Montana. Montana was like, but North Dakota was crazy because it was like so flat. I mean, I could see like it felt like I could see like 100 miles in front of me. And then same thing with like the eastern part of Montana. Then you hit that continental divide, and I'm like, whoa! I remember driving in the mountains in Montana, and I like ahead of me down the road, down the highway, I was like, oh, somebody left like a black lab on the road. That's weird. And it was actually a bear. It was a bear, and I'd never seen a bear in the wild like that before. I've been to like zoos, but I never seen like a bear like that. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. Me and my Yeah. Bobby Legs does a great German French hybrid. I do. Hey, Big Riss, what's going on? Scott, in Florida, they are moving Shakespeare from their schools and turning libraries into detention. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. We're not gonna address that comment. We're talking about watches, but I hear you, Scott. I absolutely hear you. My buddy Walter White lived in New Mexico. Yeah, that's um, Breaking Bad for sure. Um, Bobby Legs from Fort Lee, New Jersey. No, no, but very close. Originally born in Jersey City, but I lived in North Bergen, which is also in Hudson County, most of my life. And Fort Lee is, just a few miles away. In fact, I would ride my bike often from where I live up to Fort Lee and cross the George Washington Bridge into New York and come right back and then back to my house. And that was I don't know, like a 10 to 15 mile round trip. Um, but going up the hills, oh man, going up the hill from like Edgewater. I don't know if you guys, any you guys from New Jersey might know Edgewater, and then going up the hill to to Fort Lee and to the bridge, man, that was killer. That was killer on a bike. Um, I could see Bobby taking out Harley to Sturgis. Yeah. Okay. Bobby is from the foothills of Newark, Hoot Hills. I think you meant to say foothills. Uh, anyway. All right. So, um, what do you guys say? We do the giveaway. What do you think? Um, oh, hey, I bike the other way across the country. Dude, way back one time, me and my buddy, we went up to the bridge and then crossed and then went all the way down to Battery Park and um and then took the ferry over and it came up Jersey City all through Weehawken, Hoboken, Weehawken back. Man, that was a rough day for me. That was like that was like a that was probably like a 30 to 40 mile round trip. Um, that was rough. Hey, I know Summit. Yeah, I know Summit. Nila, nice town, very nice town. Bobby Legs is close to the Pine Barrens. No, no, I'm not close to the Pine Barrens. Fairly north of the Pine Barrens. The Pineys, man, there are Pineys down there, man. Yeah, those are like people like who live in the Pine Barrens are like, man, it's like time has stood still. Um, Bobby Legs probably spent a lot of time in the Palisades amusement park. Isn't that from Big? Isn't that is that the Palisades amusement park from Big? Great episode. Lots of bodies out there, Wilson. Yeah, you better watch out, Wilson. Lots of bodies for sure. The Pine Barrens, Sopranos. Yep, Sopranos. Okay. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring up that handy giveaway tool, and I'm gonna well share the screen. Um, Giveaway tool. Okay, and we're gonna do. How about we do hashtag? Can you see my screen, guys? Yeah. Hashtag. Keep it simple. Citizen. Okay. There we go. So all you need to do, if you haven't played before, is type in hashtag citizen in the comments and post that comment, and you'll be entered. So please feel free to jump in. We got one person. There you go. Simply Bezel getting started. So what did I think of the Speedy? So the Speedy was he had an Rob had an 1861, so the previous gen. It was in amazing condition, right? It was beautiful, man. And I put it on wrist and I was like, oh man, my wrist was made for this watch, right? It didn't have the new bracelet, obviously. It wasn't a 3861. But you know what? I then and there I was just like, okay, I definitely could go either way on this. I could go with the newer version, um, with all the bells and whistles, with the movement, the meta certification, and the new bracelet, and etc. Um, or I can just go with the previous gen, and that bracelet fit very very well on me. On his wrist is a little bit bigger, but I could just tell like I wouldn't have a problem with the adjustment. Taking on the link maybe would be just fine. But I'm just so amazed how well that watch wears. Um, I don't know. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's Omega, and Omega, they make great watches, you know. Um, but I'm just so impressed, and it's crazy. And I've said this before, maybe up to like a year ago, like I had no interest in a Speedmaster. I found it like boring. I felt like overrated. It just wasn't my style, chronos, whatever. But something happened, and I think it was when I went to the boutique after going to the Rolex boutique, and the Rolex boutique was next door to it. And I tried it on, and I was like, "Wow, this is just great. This is just great." I understand the love for it. I also understand why people get in and out of it, and I think the reason why people get in and out of the watch they sell it and they rebuy and they sell it and rebuy it is because it's available. I mean, there's so many speedies out there, so many variations out there, that if you get sick of it, you could sell it and then you can get maybe some of your money, most of your money back. You maybe not even take a loss or maybe very little bit of a loss, right? Um, and um, and you could with the notion that you can always get back in it if you want it or miss it. So, but it's just such a great watch, man, and it's definitely gonna be my main target for next year. I definitely, you know, hopefully I can pull it off. Um, oh, there's Guillaume who's won several watches. Guillaume, um, Guillaume feeling lucky again? Kevin S. Don't think that way, or you'll never keep your speed. Yeah, I'm not thinking. Look, I'm saying I understand. I understand. Oh, Colin, that's not going to get you an entry, but um, bonus points for you for that one. I should have done that one. I should have done that one. Art Banks test, yes. Uh, Button Sama, you got to put a hashtag in front of that citizen. Try putting a hashtag in front of there. Um, Getting a lot of responses. 53, man. You guys came out of the woodwork tonight, and with your multiple usernames, probably. That's okay. That's okay. I'm feeling in a giving mood, and I hope you guys win. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna give it a few more times because it seems like we're still getting some entries here. 54. When it slows down, we got 58. Wow, good stuff, guys. Um, Giveaway and all the randoms come out. No, no, no. There's a lot of people who watch and just don't comment, Justin. So no, let's the more the merrier. Um, okay. Bobby Legs loves giving away what I do. Who who else in YouTube in the watch community gives away as many watches and it's only made possible by you guys, the supporters of the channel, my friends, subscribers. You guys send me the watches. You guys send it in and say, I want you to give it away. And I do. I have I have a couple of like those big, Tupperware boxes, bins as they call them, that full of watches to give away, man. I mean, like there's watches that people have given me like over a year ago that I still haven't been able to give away yet. Because we have so many watches, and I want to keep it one a month, for sure. And then I do some giveaways for the people who join the Bobby Likes YouTube membership, which is down below if you're interested. But I do some giveaways there every once in a while, with swag, and sometimes once in a while a watch. I do more of the watch stuff here, but I'm trying to do my best to repay, in a sense, those members. So we'll probably do a giveaway there this week, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna. We got a whole lot of people. Wayben saying I was once instructing a kid, checking people in for something, making a hash mark for everyone who sits down. I got X. Okay. Hey, no problem, Peter. Um, Thanks, man. Yeah, I like giving away stuff. I mean, it's fun. Oh, okay. So we're gonna do this. All right. All right. I mean, you guys have waited long enough. 65 people. This is the most people that have ever. Oh, 66 that have ever joined in here for a giveaway, and we're gonna draw. I'm gonna give you 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the winner is. Wilson. Yes. Yes, Wilson. Congratulations. Oh man. Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy it's staying in the US. I don't have to pay international. Oh, uh, oh yes, Wilson. Yes. Hey, Wilson, I'll send this to you. I'll make a trade. You know which watch I want from you. You know which watch I want from you. Your special limited edition piece. Uh, next time, next time Detroit's fine. Congrats, Wilson. I thought you were gonna win a symphony. I thought I saw your name last there at the end there. I thought, oh, he's gonna win it. Jim. Hey, Jim. Um, I mean, like, yes, Wilson. Most people here may not know Wilson or talk to Wilson as much as I do, but Wilson's like one of the greatest human beings you'll ever meet. Um, he's just a great guy, very level-headed, um, rational person, you know, with a big heart. And I'm very happy. And you know what he's gonna do? I know this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna message me and says, "No, no, no, don't send me the watch. Just give it away again." I know he's gonna do that, but I'm not. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So, um, rigged. Is Detroit part barely? It's barely part, right? It's almost in Canada. Reach out. The watch gods, they do love Wilson, man. Uh, hashtag better than everything's coming at once. Wilson's the tears. I know. I know. Congratulations, buddy. I know. It's very emotional. Yeah, you are so fortunate. Wilson is such a carnivore, man. He gets all the Rolexes, but that's not enough. Won't even let the chicken. Like, yeah, welcome to Club Chicken, Wilson. Welcome to Club Chicken. You are our new member. What kind of watch did you? You won this beautiful Eco Drive Citizen Eco Drive chronograph. It's actually Wilson. I think you're really gonna like it. I really do. I think you're really gonna like this watch. Uh, well, I think you're gonna like it, man. Man, excellent. I just like seeing Wilson here. FP Wilson, his picture. FP Jorn. FP Jorn. Uh, awesome, awesome, man. Well, congratulations, Wilson. If anyone deserves it, it is you. You totally do. And yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, guys, look, it was great catching up with you guys this evening. And back to our regular routine come this Friday, topic discussion, and then Sunday, gonna be doing Watch Soup again with Sanjay um, and Clayton, the Watchdog podcast. It's really one of my favorite shows. I love doing that Watch Soup episodes. I think the dynamic between Sanjay, Clayton, and I is just great. I think we just do such a it's so much fun doing that show, and I hope you guys really enjoy that too. Because I know sometimes with the streams, my regular streams, it kind of just like breaks down into like a mess, right? It's not coordinated well, and I don't really do a good job with topics and whatnot. I just but I hope you guys enjoy what we do in the hangout and whatnot. But Sunday's special to me. Sunday's really really special to me. It's a lot of fun to do. So yeah, it's the first time Wilson has ever won anything in his life. So probably should congratulate him. Yeah, come on, Detroit, come on, congratulate the guy. Um, what ship needs to put Sanjay Slaughter on the Pepsi? Hey, I have no problem with that. I'll talk to Sanjay about that. It's one thing to talk about other people's videos, but I mean, he's gonna have to talk about this video. We'll see. We'll see. I'll put it out there for him. Chaz, I'll put in the request. Um, Sanjay, hey, listen, Sanjay doesn't need any guidance from me. Maybe from other people, but not from me. I mean, Sanjay, I think he buys what he likes. You know. Um, hey, congrats to Wilson. Mezzine says, congrats, Wilson. Anyway, so guys, I'm gonna cut it out early. Got to take out the garbage and the recycling. But I wanted to do a quick catch up with you guys, giveaway watch, and Wilson, again, congratulations, man. Um, I missed you guys. I'm glad we had an opportunity to hang out this evening. See you guys on Friday. I think Sam from Casual Watch Reviews is going to be joining me. Maybe we'll have some topics to discuss because a lot has happened in the last couple of weeks, especially since I've been gone. And anyway, guys, see you on Friday. Have a great rest of your week, and talk to you soon. Congrats, Wilson.